All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for stopping by again. Well, big thanks to everyone for coming by there for the Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour video. That was one that just kind of came together. Big credit to Stephen C. for pointing me that direction there too. It was something that was kind of in the back of my mind, and as you can tell from the last video, a large amount of the content actually in that one kind of focused on Darrell Waltrip, and that's probably because so much of the stuff I've done here lately has been on the 2000 season. So I was very happy to be able to put that together there. Really, in that one, I know it's a little more bare bones in the narrations, but it was I really enjoyed putting that one together because I felt the clips kind of carried it there. I mean, gosh, it's really hard to speak over Darrell Waltrip at any time period there. But yeah, it was an entertaining project to work on. I got another video that I'm working on now. We'll have some more information on that in a bit, and we'll jump into trivia here pretty soon. Here's the again. I made sure to bring out the old Victory Tour shirt here for the video, so I got that all together. And yeah, so again, big thanks everybody for jumping in here, and we're gonna get started with this here in a little bit here. I'm gonna get let's see, maybe we already got this spread around here, so we already got this. Yeah, so it looks like we already got the link put up there, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly a challenging project because yeah, I mean, and I'm seeing Bean Boy, you hit it right on the head. Yeah, I mean, the 2000 season, you have a mix of so many emotions and so many things going on. Of course, what we talked about in 3 before February, and even the Jerry Nadeau video as well, kind of the high points and the low points there. And much like Harry Gant's retirement season in '94, where it was kind of overshadowed by the tragedies at Daytona. Obviously, the events that occurred during the 2000 season played a role there with Darrell Waltrip's last season there. But yeah, it was an interesting project for sure. And I hadn't watched that one with the drivers giving the gifts there in a while. I don't remember seeing that live. So yeah, certainly once the rocking chair clip came up, it's like, okay, well, we got to make sure this is in there. But I think that camaraderie between the different drivers is something that a lot of fans are really eager to see again. And I think we have the pieces are in place for something like that. But perhaps maybe in time, maybe what's going on now when the drivers come back is going to encourage something like that. And because I think that was a big reason that you have a lot of old school fans like myself that are really big in that same time period and kind of pointing at a lot of the events that occurred back then. So again, big thanks to everybody for your support. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Look forward to some more content that we have working on. Certainly with the continuing evolution and everything that's happening this season, then of course the news of Sears Point, Chicagoland, and the spring race at Richmond being cut. That's going to kind of inspire the next project that I'm working on here. We'll see where things go on that, but yeah, but looking forward to getting rolling on that, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, Stephen C, yeah, with the shirt. Yeah, I actually just found this on eBay recently. I was just kind of hanging on to it. I didn't pick something like this up back in 2000, but found this a couple months ago for. Or actually, I think it was more recent than that. Just for like, I think it was like $10 or something like that. And the guy kept it in great shape. Almost thought of not wearing it at all, but for this, I figured this was a good occasion to do it. I hope Darrell sees the video too. I had thought about doing something a bit more in depth where I'd be able to interview some people and kind of delay the project a bit longer to kind of get that full sense. I know, obviously, talking to Travis and Larry Carter, Darrell himself, and some others, but I kind of thought more like doing the Jerry Nadeau video. Maybe by doing the video first, and then maybe that'll open the door to possibly doing the interview as a follow-up, and we could do kind of like what we did with the Jerry Nadeau video. So I think that was kind of more my approach with that. And luckily, the quality of the broadcast back in the 2000s was such that even though you may not get like the full amount of details about Darrell from each of the races, there was a lot of coverage about him from several of the races, and I think that kind of helped the narrative. A big thanks also to, again, Tracy Schleans over at the Darrell Waltrip's website. I believe it was Linda Moore was the other person in the team scorer for Haas Carter Motorsports. A lot of their records are actually still on that DW17.com website if you use the Wayback Machine, the Internet Wayback Machine. Unfortunately, a lot of the links don't work, which is why in that video, some of the races, you don't get as much information as in other races. The Martinsville page, for example, had a lot of details, and so that's what those are in that video there. I think the Darlington race where he parked in the spring is on there. But unfortunately, the Atlanta race article, at least that I've seen, hasn't worked, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get a lot more information from that. Also, what was it? I know there was one about a song that was written about him for Darlington. I had trouble finding information on that. So if you guys find any information on that, certainly let me know. I'm curious about that. Obviously, I didn't want to get a copyright strike for posting the music in there, so I probably wouldn't have put more details in there on that. Again, it's definitely an interesting time period in the sport because you have the ascendancy of the internet and J-Ski's site and everything, and you get some more information there. And it makes an interesting deal there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the trivia here. I don't want to bend your ear too much on that, but if you guys have any other questions on the video or anything along the way, feel free to drop them in the comments. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and start with this bad boy here. We'll go ahead and start off again with the categories there, whichever you guys want. First one, again, is NASCAR. Second one is pits. Third is teams. Fourth is tracks, drivers, and the wild card. So again, go ahead and type in the comments which category you'd want us to start off with, and we'll go ahead and get going here in just a moment. We have NASCAR as the first one, pits, teams, tracks, drivers, and the wild card. Okay, I'm seeing 2 for drivers so far. Oh, they're doing Friday Night Thunder already? Okay, I guess that makes sense because you got the Saturday the races tomorrow or everything, but we'll go ahead and keep this rolling here in the meantime. Okay, you got 2 for drivers, 1 for NASCAR, 1 for tracks. We'll go ahead and start with drivers here, and then we can switch categories as we go here. All righty. Okay, so here we go. So again, for those of you new to the group here, this is a Trivial Pursuit game from about 1998, 1999. So any of the trivia questions here will be from that time period and earlier. So not going to get too many questions on Bubba Wallace or Kyle Busch or anything like that, but you will get perhaps some Darrell Waltrip questions. We'll find out. So the first question, who was the youngest driver ever to win a 125-mile Daytona 500 qualifying race? Excuse me, I think that's changed hands a couple of times in the last couple of years. But as of the late 90s, who was the youngest driver ever to win a 125-mile Daytona 500 qualifying race? That's the first question. So we got Jeff Gordon as the first couple guesses. Any other guesses on that? The youngest driver ever to win a 125-mile Daytona 500 qualifying race. It's like Jeff Gordon is the vote across the board, and indeed it is Jeff Gordon. All right. All right, next question. Where in North Carolina is Dale Earnhardt's hometown? Okay, we're getting some easy ones here off the bat. We'll see how quickly people can get this one. Where in North Carolina is Dale Earnhardt's hometown? Where in North Carolina is Dale Earnhardt's hometown? Kannapolis? Yep, you got it. You guys got it. You guys got it. Indeed, the answer is Kannapolis. All right, see if we get some harder ones here. Okay, I don't know why it followed up with this question, but let's see if this is a trick question or not. What North Carolina town is home to the Earnhardt Farm? What North Carolina town is home to the Earnhardt Farm? Is it the same answer? Is it a different answer? Not sure. Not sure. What North Carolina town is home to the Earnhardt Farm? Yeah, who's buried in Grant's tomb? Tough call. Tough call. It could be anything. What North Carolina town is home to the Earnhardt Farm? Hickory, Mooresville, Mooresville. All right, let's see what we got here. And the answer is indeed Mooresville. Okay, can't trick you guys. Can't trick you guys. Too fast. Too fast. All right, what we got here? Who was the first 50-year-old driver to win a NASCAR Winston Cup race? Who was the first 50-year-old driver to win a NASCAR Winston Cup race? First 50-year-old driver to win a NASCAR Winston Cup race. Alrighty, looks like you guys pretty much got this. This is Bobby Allison, and indeed the answer is Bobby Allison. If these will get a little bit harder, we may change categories here. I think we might have either reached the beginning or the end of the list on this one somehow. Although I don't think we've done this one in a while, so maybe last year at Homestead when we had that 4-hour show, it probably ran through a good amount of it. Let's take a look here. Let's try another one. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one's better. I'm going to look ahead here. Okay. What NASCAR Winston Cup driver qualified a record 15 times at over 200 miles per hour? Here we go. Here we go. What NASCAR Winston Cup driver qualified a record 15 times at over 200 miles per hour? There we go. That's more like it. What NASCAR Winston Cup driver qualified a record 15 times at over 200 miles per hour? Bill Elliott, Buddy Baker. Let's see. And the answer is Cale Yarborough. Cale Yarborough. They call him Cale. There you go. How about that? Yeah, Bill Elliott's a very good guess. But yeah, Cale Yarborough. Apparently, I guess you would think it would be Bill. I was going to lean towards Buddy Baker on that one. But yeah, Cale Yarborough, apparently. It could be wrong. I mean, it's been wrong about some stuff before. It's possible. If we could certainly fact check this thing if we feel like it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, yeah. These are some good ones. Okay, we got the level 4 ones here. Okay. Who turned down a pro football bid in the 50s to drive stock cars? Who turned down a pro football bid in the 50s to drive stock cars instead? Which driver turned down a pro football bid in the 50s, way back in the 50s, to drive stock cars instead? Any guesses? No such thing as a bad guess. Jump right in. Yarborough, Fireball, Buddy, Buck Baker. Yep, we're all okay. We're all across the board here. Richard Petty, Fireball again. Let's see. Turned down a pro football bid in the 50s to drive stock cars. Ned Jarrett, Leroy Yarborough, Freddie Lorenzen. Good guesses. All right, the answer coming up is Cale Yarborough. Yeah, I think that was the first guess. Cale Yarborough. Jason Stearns, yeah, you got it, man. We're going to get several Cale Yarborough questions in a row here. Of course, maybe the next one here will be like really obviously not. Ooh, excuse me. All righty. Oh, well, no, this is different. What U.S. state does driver Phil Barkdahl call home? What U.S. state does driver Phil Barkdahl call home? What U.S. state does driver Phil Barkdahl call home? There we got one for Florida, 2 for Arizona, 1 for Iowa, a couple more for Florida, okay. 1 for Alabama, 1 for Michigan. Okay, we're everywhere. Let's see what we get here. What U.S. state does driver Phil Barkdahl call home? And the answer is Arizona. Arizona, home state of Phil Barkdahl. All right. Okay, next question. What driver tried to run full programs in both Winston Cup and the Busch Series in 1998? What driver tried to run? What driver tried to run full programs in both Winston Cup and the Busch Series in 1998? Which driver tried to run full time in both Cup and the Busch Series in 1998? Yeah, Adam, you got the Bark Dog question. Good on you, man. There you go. This is a tricky one. A tricky one. All right. It's okay. We don't have points in here, so it's all right. Anybody can turn around at any time. What driver tried to run full programs in both Winston Cup and the Busch Series? We got Todd Bodine, we got Earnhardt, Gordon, Martin, Kenny Irwin, Todd Bodine, Steve Park. Oh yeah, we're everywhere. We are everywhere now. Both the Winston Cup Series and the Busch Series attempted to run full programs in each in 1998. The answer is Robert Presley. Robert Presley is the answer. How about that? That one stumped the group. I would not have guessed. But the Busch Series is not my area of expertise. I'm afraid I'm no Rick Houston when it comes to the Busch Series. Robert Presley is the correct answer. So that surprised me. I'm almost thinking like Randy LaJoy or something, because I know he was a relief driver when Craven was injured at the 50 car, and then he drove. But of course, he came in like I think like 10 races a season, but I guess wasn't attempting the full season. But yeah, Robert Presley. All right. Good, good, good. Okay. What was Alan Kulwicki's rookie NASCAR Winston Cup Series year? What was Alan Kulwicki's rookie NASCAR Winston Cup Series year? What was his first year in the Winston Cup Series, his rookie season for Alan Kulwicki? All right, we got 3 guesses, 4 guesses for 1986. All right. And you guys got it correct. The answer is 1986 for that. All righty. Next question. How many of Dan Gurney's 16 NASCAR starts did he win? How many of Dan Gurney's 16 NASCAR starts did he win? There you go. All righty. How many of Dan Gurney's 16 NASCAR starts did he win? We have guesses for 3 and 4 and 2 and 5 and 10. There we go. All right. Cooper, you're turning things around. Right on. There you go, man. All righty. How many Dan Gurney's 16 NASCAR starts did he win? The answer is 5. 5 is the answer. Chrome Experience. Looks like you got it first. 5 indeed. Roblox and Minecraft fan. Bad booking. Yep. There we go. All righty. All righty. Who drove the first of his 569 consecutive Winston Cup races at Riverside in 1979? Here we go. An Iron Man question. Which Iron Man is it? Who drove the first of his 569 consecutive Winston Cup races at Riverside in 1979? Who drove the first of his 569 consecutive Winston Cup races at Riverside in 1979? We have 4 guesses for Terry Labonte. We have 5, 6 now. 7, 8. Okay. Is that the answer? Yes, indeed. It is Terry Labonte, Texas T. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. What was the first name of the Flock sister who drove in NASCAR Winston Cup? Who was the first? All right, I'm sorry. What was the first name of the Flock sister who drove in NASCAR Winston Cup? Her first name of the Flock sister who raced in Winston Cup. We have Bonnie, we have Ethel, Franny, Ethel. Any other guesses here? The first name of the Flock sister who drove a NASCAR Winston Cup. All righty, you got Ethel. And the answer is Ethel, indeed. Oh, so ahead, going for the full name, Ethel Flock Mabley. There we go. Chrome Experience. Looks like you were top of the board again on that one. Got another ringer here. Yeah, for some reason it said Winston Cup. I don't know why I didn't say Grand National or anything, but yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a who said it question. Who said, quote, I feel safer on a track than I do on Houston's expressways? Who said, quote, I feel safer on a track than I do on Houston's expressways? Who said that? This is the quote again. I feel safer on a track than I do on Houston's expressways. We have one guess for AJ Foyt. We have one for Bobby Hillen. Any other guesses on that? I feel safer on a track than I do on Houston's expressways. DW? Could be. AJ? Could be. We'll see if we get a few more guesses here. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We got what? We got 15 people in the chat. Right on. Excellent. Feel safer on a track than I do on Houston's expressways. Yeah, Jerry Nadeau, there you go. Hey, the news, welcome back. All right. And the answer is AJ Foyt. AJ Foyt. Jason Stearns, I think you got it there. There you go. Best of Crewman experience on that one. Good job. Good job, Jason. There you go. All right. Okay, well, here we go. This is interesting. All right, here we go. What driver parlayed his last $300 into 700 grand at Las Vegas in 1983? Here we go. Here we go. Here's a good little factoid. What driver parlayed his last $300 into 700 grand at Las Vegas in 1983? 1983. $300 into 700 grand. Which driver? Shepard, Davey Allison, Sr. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Not 100% on this one. Turned his last $300 into 700 grand at Las Vegas. Del McCowart, Morgan Shepard, Herschel McGriff, all good guesses. Could be something fun here in this one in general. Jimmy Insolo, there we go. We're really going to reach there. All right. His last $300 into 700 grand at Las Vegas in 1983. The answer is Ernie Irvan. I didn't see that coming. Ernie Irvan. How about that? Old Swervin' Irvan had himself a hot hand. I wonder what game he played to turn that around. Was it blackjack? Was it? I was wondering if it was going to be the J.D. McDuffie thing because I heard that he was really good at blackjack, so he got a lot of money back. I don't know if he had quite that much turnover. He made 700 grand there. I don't even know. Swervin' Irvan. 1983. Now, there's a good question to ask if you see him back at the track there. All right. Yeah, craps. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we have a Morgan Shepard question. Shepard came up a lot in the last one. Here we go. What career did Morgan Shepard claim he'd pursue if he weren't racing? What career did Morgan Shepard claim he'd pursue if he weren't racing? What career did Morgan Shepard claim he'd pursue if he were not racing? All right, pastor and skating. Oh, you never know. Could be anything. What career did Morgan Shepard claim? Excuse me. Oh, goodness. He'd pursue if he weren't racing? Country singer, janitor, singing, priest, pastor, janitor. Good, no, we'll see. Here we go. And the answer is boxer. How about that? In this corner. Wow. I can't get my head around that. Well, I mean, I guess we have to ask, like, what time in his career? Because, like, there's that clip where, like, Morgan's about to hop that fence at Bristol because those fans are making fun of him. I guess at that point. Yeah. Nope, boxer, not foxer. Is my congestion that bad? Probably. I don't know. Boxer. B. Whoop, there we go. I don't know how well that shows up. There you go. That's a question to ask him. Goodness. Alrighty. Okay. How many points separated Darrell Waltrip from Richard Petty in 1979? How many points separated Darrell Waltrip from Richard Petty in 1979? How many points? All righty. How many points separated Darrell Waltrip from Richard Petty in 1979? We have 11, 179, 21, 10, 11, 12, 38, 1. And the answer is 11. 11. Jason Stearns, you got it right off the bat. Right off the bat. All right. Okay, some of these are too easy. One of them was asking like which two Wallace brothers run with Rusty. It's like Mike and Kenny. Like, come on, let's try to get some good ones here. Okay, that was too easy too. Richard Petty question. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What driver owns 3 Cessnas and can fly helicopters as well as multi-engine planes? Here we go. What driver owns 3 Cessnas and can fly helicopters as well as multi-engine planes? There we go. Yeah, I want a couple for Rusty Wallace already. Any other guesses here? What driver owns 3 Cessnas and can fly helicopters as well as multi-engine planes? I apologize for yawning there. I just had a shift last night here, but definitely ready to pull through here. Rusty, Bill Elliott, Chip Ganassi. Alrighty. And the answer is Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott, Ultimate 23 Dragon. You got that one. There you go. Right on. Okay. Who raced for 25 years before he finally failed to qualify at Charlotte in 1997? Who raced for 25 years before he finally failed to qualify, which was at Charlotte in 1997? Raced for 25 years before he failed to qualify at Charlotte in 1997. All right, here again, Sterling Marlin, Darrell Waltrip, several for DW. Is it a timely question after the video? We'll see. We'll see. All righty. And the answer is indeed Darrell Waltrip. Yes, it is. It was the Gatorade throwback for that one? Okay. When I was doing the last video, I couldn't recall which one it was. And unfortunately, Racing Reference wasn't much help on that. But the Gatorade throwback, all right. I figured it was one of the throwbacks, but yeah. It does explain like why some have easier time finding pictures than others, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, we'll go with this one. What year did John Andretti make his NASCAR Winston Cup debut? What year did John Andretti make his NASCAR Winston Cup debut? What year for John Andretti did he make his Winston Cup debut? What season? The late John Andretti. The grid for that race, and there's footage of the car being loaded. Okay, right on. Oh, yeah, the question again there. What year did John Andretti make his NASCAR Winston Cup debut was the question. What year did John Andretti make his Winston Cup debut? We have 92, 93, 96. Oh, the one about Darrell Waltrip, that was the one about what driver ended his DNQ'd for the first time at Charlotte in '97. That was the last question on that. All right. And 1993 is the correct answer. So Jason Stearns is another one in your column. There you go. 1993, the correct answer. Okay, well, this. All right. Who was the stand-in driver for Tom Cruise in the movie Days of Thunder? There we go. Who was the stand-in driver for Tom Cruise in the movie Days of Thunder? The stand-in driver for Tom Cruise in the movie Days of Thunder. Who was the stand-in driver? There's a little tricky one. I mean, of course, the tricky part with that question is that in Days of Thunder, of course, Tom Cruise drives several different cars, several different paint schemes, and those cars were filmed at different times. So, what's the question referring to? Is it the one that ran most of them? It could be, again, could be overthinking it, but we're dealing with a machine here, so you never know. So we'll find out. All right, Bobby Hamilton is the majority. We got Tommy Ellis there. Of course, the two that were running the cars at the back of the field in the 1990 Daytona 500. And the answer, Greg Sachs. See, there we go. Greg Sachs. He must have been thinking of the City Chevrolet car. Greg Sachs is the answer. No, actually, basically, he said head. I guess you got it. Legend has it Greg Sachs is actually Aldo Benedetti. You basically got it. I know Shane Greenaway. You got the guess there too. Yep, Greg Sachs. Oh, there you go. All right. What year did Jeff Burton move to the NASCAR Busch Series? There we go. What year did Jeff Burton move to the NASCAR Busch Series? There we go. What year did Jeff Burton move to the NASCAR Busch Series? 93, 91, 90, 92. Okay. Going all over that one. What year did Jeff Burton move to the NASCAR Busch Series? 89, 90. Okay, we got a good spread here. Let's see who gets it. And the answer is 1988. 1988. Wow, it stumped the group there. 1988. Again, I wouldn't have guessed either. Again, the Busch Series I'm still brushing up on. It was much easier growing up to schedule things around one race a week rather than multiple ones. I catch up on more of them now, obviously with the website and everything. But yeah, growing up, especially in the early '90s and stuff, it was easier to just it's like being a hardcore football fan, and you got the NFL, and you got college football, and you got high school football, and you got all that. Yeah, 1988. The answer is. Alrighty. Okay, no, not that one. Okay. How about yeah, we'll go with this one. What Cup driver holds the record for the most top 10 finishes in his rookie season? Here we go. Yeah, that was a hard one. 1988. So Jeff Burton, yeah, he seems pretty young, but I guess he's either started really young or whatever. What Cup driver holds the record for the most top 10 finishes in his rookie season? We got Davey Allison. We got Richard Petty. Any other guesses here? That was a hard one. That was undeniably a hard one. It doesn't warn you like how hard these questions are going to be. It definitely, if you're going to get an S-class question or whatever you would call it. What Cup driver holds the record for the most top 10 finishes in his rookie season? Earnhardt, Petty, Irwin, Allison. Again, a good spread again. Let's see what we get. And the answer is James Harvey Hilton. James Hilton. That's an amazing one. I think he was second in points that year. He just didn't win the championship. He didn't run all the races. He was like second or third or something. James Hilton is the correct answer. Most top 10 finishes, at least back then. Now, of course, we're talking the late 90s. I'm sure with the current group of boy pilots out there, like your William Byrons, your Denny Hamlins, and so forth, I'm sure that record's probably been shattered. But apparently James Hilton was the record back then. There we go. All right, now. Okay. Who was voted best driver in a 1998 Sports Illustrated poll? Who was voted best driver in a 1998 Sports Illustrated poll? Who was that? Which driver was voted best driver in a 1998 Sports Illustrated poll? Bill Elliott, Earnhardt, Gordon, Pearson. Okay. Is it an all-time? Is it active drivers? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I haven't watched the video, Stephen C. I haven't seen the video yet, Dirty Mo video about them scanning North Wilkesboro. It's on my playlist, though. I got to check that out. I was going to watch it on my lunch break, but then I ended up sleeping through that. So it is on my list, though. I definitely have to check that out. Good lead-in for tomorrow's race. Exciting for that Wilkesboro thing. I know it's still digital Wilkesboro, but I like that people are having fun with it and doing the throwback schemes and stuff like that. They should have been doing that all along. I think that would have really added some spice to this Pro Invitational thing. But I guess it's, better late than never, I suppose. Best driver in a 1998 poll. The answer is Dale Earnhardt. Because, of course, it was Dale Earnhardt. Okay. Dragon Claw 1865. Looks like you were the first one on that one. There you go. Right on. Dale Earnhardt is indeed the answer. Seems like it should be Gordon, doesn't it? But it was Dale Earnhardt there. They must have run the poll right after the 500. That's probably it. There you go. What California driver was 1969 NASCAR Winston Cup Rookie of the Year? Ooh, here we go. Now we're having fun. What California driver was the 1969 NASCAR Winston Cup Rookie of the Year? 1969 NASCAR Winston Cup Rookie of the Year. What driver from California was your Winston Cup Rookie of the Year in 1969? We got Dick Brooks, Wendell Scott. Okay. A few for Dick Brooks is indeed the answer. And the answer is indeed Dick Brooks. You guys got it. Jason Stearns, there you go. Alrighty, here we go. Now, I got a request for this last week, or I guess whenever this was, and there were requests for some NASCAR trivia. Let me try this. I'm going to pull some stats up here, and we'll shake things up here a little bit. And let me see what I can do here. It's going to take a moment for me to load the file here. But in the meantime, yeah, the chameleon sunglasses thing. That was an interesting thing, actually, while I'm waiting for this to load. I'm trying to remember who I was talking to about it, but apparently the chameleon sunglasses thing had a tie-in with Corning Glass, the company that actually bought Watkins Glen after they went bankrupt. And apparently they were looking to get involved in racing. And one of the first ways they did was sponsoring the number 90 team. So the chameleon glass was like a sunglasses. I guess it was like a transitions lens. I guess probably where the chameleon name comes in, so it like shifts from one to the other. But that was tied in with Corning Glass, so it has a tie-in with Watkins Glen. So Dick Brooks and all that at the same time. That's kind of where that connection comes from. Last place finisher in the 2011 Xfinity race at Darlington. I think that was Hilton, wasn't it? James Hilton, I believe. Now you're supposed to be quizzing me. I'm going to be quizzing you. Or you could if you want, I guess. But I don't know. I got my sheet pulled up here, so I don't know how fair that would be. Where's that twin? Okay, now I'm going to have to look it up. I have to look it up. This one's out of order. Let me put that in the correct order. Delete. Okay. Let's move that back up. 2011 at Darlington. James Hilton. Yes, still got it. Good. I'm glad I'm not that rusty. I'm glad I'm not that rusty after these last couple of months without racing. James Hilton in the number 0 car out after 2 laps with rear end issues. Okay, here we go. So let me do this. How about now? Kyle Busch videos are coming if you don't subscribe. Well, hey, I'm not saying that. But then again, you never know. You never know. All righty, let's try this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay, so just do a guess here as to, all right, how about this? And it will be a good way to start. Not there. Ah, okay, here we go. Let's do something to clear it up here. All righty. First question, first NASCAR question. And don't look at the website here because that'll make this entirely too easy. How many last place finishes in the Cup Series did P.J. Jones have? How many Cup Series last place finishes did P.J. Jones have? P.J. Jones. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna make this good and hard. How many last place finishes did P.J. Jones, Parnelli Jones Jr., have in the Cup Series? No such thing as a bad guess. Go ahead and jump in the numbers. 69, 5, 4. Okay, good guesses. Good guesses. P.J. Jones. Yeah, no, we're not going to make this easy. We're going to make this challenging. 13, 6, 3, 16. Huge number. No, not a huge number. We're getting there. All right. And Maserati 9, you got it correct. The answer is 3. 3. August 1st, 2004 at Pocono, June 21st, 2009 at Sears Point, and June 26th, 2011 also at Sears Point. There you go. Good way to start. All righty. Now, here we go. Here's another one. How many last place finishes did Phil Parsons get in his Cup Series career? How many last place finishes did Phil Parsons get in his Cup Series career? How many for Phil Parsons? We have 2 guesses for 9. Any other guesses? Don't look at the website. Just go ahead and just type your first guess. First one to get it right gets the question correct. We have 1 for 7. We have 1 for 9. 26, 12. Nobody's got it right yet. Say that too. You got it. Number 10. 10 is the correct answer. There you go. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll wait until somebody gets the right answer, and we can do that. All right, let me shake this up a little bit. Let me try here. How about this? How about this? Let's do. Alrighty. Alrighty. At what track? Here we go. Okay, I'm shaking it up. At what track did Reed Sorensen score his first Cup Series last place finish? At what track did Reed Sorensen score his first Cup Series last place finish? At what track? Well, gonna wait and see. What track did Reed Sorensen score his first Cup Series last place finish? Atlanta, Indy. Any other guesses? Not yet. Alrighty, and ding, ding, ding. Looks like Bean Boy 89, you got it. The answer is Kansas. October 1st, 2006. Reed Sorensen got his first last place finish, crashed out after 18 laps. Reed Sorensen, that is correct. All right. Okay, let's do something really obscure. October 10th, 1954, Richard Jones scored his only Cup Series last place finish when his Chrysler crashed after 1 lap of a race on a short track. Richard Jones scored his only last place finish. What car number did Richard Jones run in that last place finish? October 10th, 1954. Don't look it up. Richard Jones scored his only Cup Series last place finish with which car number? Which car number? 33? No. Which car number did Richard Jones run in his only Cup Series last place finish October 10th, 1954? 52? Nope. 37? Nope. 69? Nope. 00? No. 301? 99? Nope. Oh, this is gonna be a tricky one. This is gonna be bad booking. You got it. 112 is the correct answer. Now tell me true. Did you look it up, or did you just know that, or is it just a wild guess? 112 is indeed the correct answer. I didn't think anybody was gonna get that one. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna mess with this some more. We're gonna mess with this some more. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Rodney Combs has 4 Cup Series last place finishes. What car number did he run in his first Cup Series last place finish? Rodney Combs with 4 last place finishes. 4 last place finishes for Rodney Combs. What car number did he run in his first ever last place finish? Again, this is Cup Series statistics. First guess, 51, 3019, 4. Nope, nobody's got it yet. What car number did Rodney Combs run in his first Cup Series last place finish? 47, nope. 65, 51, nope, nobody's got it yet. 94, nope. 49, nope. 54, nope. 85, see, not so easy. 94, nope, not correct. It's not 94 again. 24. 7. We'll have a mercy rule in here. If it's I'm not going to drag it out too long here, but I'm curious to see if you guys can get this. 4 last place finishes for Rodney Combs, his first last place finish in the Cup Series. Nobody's got it right yet. Nobody has got it right yet. Still 72, 102, 47, 74. There's nothing wrong. You pick any guess. You'll probably get it right just by guessing. 82, 125. This was. Let me put a. I'll give you a clue. September 18th, 1988 was the first last place finish. Alrighty, 69, 90, no, not yet, not seeing it yet. Okay, maybe I made this one too hard. 89, nope. 35, nope. 46, nope. I'm probably dragging this one too long. 77. I don't think anybody's guessed it. Nope. Nope, not yet. 06, 13, 167. Nope. 31, 34, 18. We can do, I don't know, it'd be like a 24-hour live stream. Okay, I made this one too hard. Oh, we'll see. 95, nope. 24, nope. 74, 38, nope. Nope. 92, 98, nope. Rodney Combs, his first last place finish in 1988, drove which car number? He had 4 last place finishes. 60, nope, not yet. 65, nope. 79, nope. 48. I could make this go longer, but I don't know. Maybe not. Alrighty. I'm going to make this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give it here. Okay. You guys want me to give the answer? I can give the answer. Not seeing it correct yet here. The answer is 97. 97 is the correct answer. Some of you guys came close. I saw some for 95 and 98. Not quite. 97, excuse me, is the correct answer. Tricky one. Let me try something different. Let's do a different one here. How about, okay, here we go. We're going to shift gears here. We're going to shift gears away from car numbers. There's too many options for that. Let's make this different. How about here? Okay. February, you guys don't have to keep guessing numbers. Oh yeah, the manufacturer would have been a good guess. There's a Buick. A Buick was the car manufacturer. 97, yep. Yeah, bad booking, you got it there. But I already said it, but okay, we'll move on to the next one. Okay, this is gonna be a completely different category. Completely different category. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, we had no. You said 98. Yeah, you're close. You're very close. Okay, next one here. We'll do something different than numbers here for this next one. We'll clear the cylinders. Alrighty. Ron Keselowski had his first last place finish at Daytona on February 14th, 1971. What was the reason listed that he fell out. Ron Keselowski's first last place finish at Daytona in 1971. What was the reason that he fell out? The reason. What was the reason that he fell out? Ron Keselowski. Alrighty. Engine, piston, nope, not yet. Broke wheel, nope. Engine failure, nope. Nope, not yet. Keep those guesses coming. We're still going. Rear end, nope. Blown tire, expired engine, nope. Bad booking, you got it. Quit. Quit. He quit after one lap. Is the correct answer. There we go. All right. Here we go. At what track did Ronnie Thomas score his final 2 Cup Series last place finishes? I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, the speech from the banquet last year. I believe that is. Yeah, I believe Ron is his father. I was almost going to say his uncle, but I think Ron is his father. Alrighty, Ronnie Thomas scored his last 2 last place finishes at which track? Which track? Richmond? Nope. Nope. Talladega? Nope. Not yet. Riverside? Nope. Okay, Maserati 9, your first guess was correct. The answer is Bristol. Bristol is correct. You typed that first, so I'll count that one. Bristol, indeed. Both races in 1987. The spring race and the fall race. Is indeed correct. Okay, I'm going to make this one a little bit easier than the other one here. Alrighty. All but 2, or no, strike that. All but 3 of Roy Tyner's last place finishes came driving which car number? All but 3 of Roy Tyner's Cup Series last place finishes came driving which car number? Roy Tyner. All but 3 of his Cup Series last place finishes came driving which car number? And here's the statistic. It was 15 last place finishes he had. So all but 3 of those 15 were with which car number? I've not seen the correct one yet. Nope, not those. 4, nope. 56, nope. Nope, here we go again. Which car number? Oh, bad booking, you got it. Number 9. Number 9. That is the correct answer. Let's see. Okay, let's do a more recent statistic. Sam Hornish Jr., the Indy 500 winner, he scored his first Cup Series last place finish at Fontana on February 25th, 2008. What position did he start in the race? What position did he start in? Sam Hornish Jr., first Cup Series last place finish, Fontana in 2008. What starting spot did he, where did he start? Well, it was the spot he started in. I'm trying to do the Alex Trebek thing, but I can't, I'm not delivering it correct. What was Sam Hornish Jr.'s starting spot for his first last place finish at Fontana on February 25th, 2008? The answers so far are not correct. Nope. Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet. What was the starting spot for Sam Hornish Jr. in his first Cup Series last place finish, Fontana 2008? His starting spot. Not seeing it yet. Nope. 30th, 9th, 16th. Nope. Keep them guesses coming. We're almost there. Last? Nope. 3rd? Nope. 25th? Nope. 40th? Nope. You do like a bingo card or something like that. 22nd? 35th? Is this working for you guys? If this is too tedious, we can do the other trivia there. But we'll try. Just give this a whirl here for this here. 42nd? Nope. 32nd? Nope. 41st? Nope. 16th? Nope. 28th? Nope. 43rd? Nope. It was not in last place, surprisingly. And it was not the pole either. See a couple guesses for each of those. So I'll make that a little easier. 35th, 29th, nope. 30th, nope. He's disqualified, nope, not quite. 3rd, nope. 4th, nope. 9th, nope. 18th, nope. 6th, nope. 19th, nope. Don't look at the starting lineup here. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's true. Don't look there either. 27th, 34th, nope. Nope, that is not the case. 18th, nope. 39th, nope. That's getting interesting. 24th, nope. So we're 1st and 43rd. Well, that's a good guess. Around 30th, nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. You guys will get it. You guys will get it. I have faith. There's only so many positions. I think we're gonna stumble across this pretty soon. Nope. So this is like when I was in grade school and like we had a spelling bee. I think I mentioned this before in a disqualification show. Like we had to spell the word rhythm, and I swear I heard somebody spell it correctly, but we were kind of like in a whole group, like the whole class was doing it. Not seeing the right answer yet. If and like people were guessing like the spelling, like somebody I kept hearing like 3 people spell it correctly. I'm like, okay, well now I have to spell it what I know is incorrectly just to see if that's the incorrect spelling that they're looking for. And so I had to like make something else up for that and still didn't get through the round. Spelling bees and me never really got along very well, quite honestly. I think that was one of those kind of moments. So I definitely feel that there. Still not seeing it correct here. Not yet. Nope. Some of you guys aren't far off. I mean, I guess that's not really the most helpful thing to say, but we're getting there. 42nd? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Still looking. Nope. 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 Yeah, you probably don't want to guess what the previous person's guessing, but I know that's tricky when it's all loading at that rate. This is a tricky one. I mean, it's tricky because it's Sam Hornish Jr. So you would think the qualifying run would be in a certain range, especially when he was driving the 77 car. But is that necessarily the case? 37th? Nope. Nope. 25th? Nope. 19th? 29th? Okay, I made this one too hard again. I'm sorry, guys. 3rd, 40th. If you guys just want the answer, like you can let me know. We could do a mulligan. I don't want that going on too long. But if you want me, it's not. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm still not seeing it. There's some numbers I have not seen. I haven't marked them off here. Oh, no tires, just gas. You got it. 7th position. 7th. 7th is the correct answer. Good on you. Good on you. No tires, just gas. 7th spot. Sam Hornish Jr. actually started 7th before he dropped back after 20 laps and was involved in that accident. That is the correct answer. 7th is the correct position. All righty. Oh, we're still getting a lot of guesses, man. Mulligan. Yep. Nope, you guys got it. You guys got it. You got it. No, we're good. All righty. There you go. That was a hard one. Yeah, good on you. Collided with Casey Mears. Yep, yep. Yeah, it seems like he would have started last and finished last because that incident happened real bad, and then that wasn't. Yeah, it was a terrible race, unfortunately. But that's just one of those things. All right. All righty. Where did Jeff Gordon start in DW's last race? He was the pole sitter. He was pole sitter. Him and Nadu were on the front row, and then Nadu won the race. There you go. It's fine. You do quizzes back and forth, I guess. That'll be the thing. Let's see. How about this? How many last place finishes did Terry Labonte get in the #1 car? Here we go. Something a little bit easier. Let's clear that one. How many last place finishes did Terry Labonte get driving car #1? How many last place finishes did Terry Labonte get driving car #1? Oh, said Ed 2. You already got it. 2 is the correct answer. There we go. 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Alrighty. On April 25th, 1965, Terry Murchison scored his first last place finish at which track? Terry Murchison, car #0. April 25th, 1965. Where did that last place finish occur? For Terry Murchison, April 25th, 1965. First guess is North Wilkesboro. Nope. Watkins Glen. Nope. Concord. Nope. Martinsville, Ultimate 23 Dragon. You got it. Out after 2 laps with the clutch issue. Martinsville. Let's see. Let's see, not that. That might be a little too easy. Let's try. Here we go. We'll narrow this one down. How about this? This is kind of like I'm thinking of a number between X and X. Let's do this. August 16th, 1957. Tony Moretti finished last in his Plymouth after overheating issues. And he ran which 3-digit number on his car? Which 3-digit number? Don't look at the website because I know there's a number ranking thing there, so they'll probably make that easier. Which 3-digit number did Tony Moretti run in his first last place finish on August 16th, 1957? Nope, not those. Nope. Not yet. 100 to 999. Nope, not quite yet. All right. Okay. We're picking the car number yet, not necessarily the track. The track it occurred at was, this is Old Bridge Stadium. I think that's the initials that I put in there for the entry. Make sure I didn't miss any of these. Nope, not these yet. Nope. Nope. 199. Nope. 927. Nope. Number X. Nope. 3-digit number. 3-digit number for this one. 007. Nope. That would be pretty cool, though. Tony Moretti, last place finish August 16th, 1957. He ran which 3-digit number? Which 3-digit number? 351? Nope. All right. 193, 369. Nice. There'll be a video documentary about Jeff Gordon's last season. I mean, it's one to consider. Like I got a different video that's already online. That's already kind of coming together. I was kind of working on that a little bit this afternoon. Might still keep going with that one, but and I got another one. I don't know if I'm going to follow up with that with this next one, but it depends on how things go. I think it's going to get busy. You're part of the season where we have all the races in a row, so I'm going to kind of play this by ear. Not seeing the one yet here. 356, 000, 333, 382, 392. Nope. 262. Yeah, triple digit numbers. I mean, there's definitely something I don't miss. Well, not that I was around at that time period, but yeah. Daytona Beach Road Course. No, we're just doing the car number. Just doing the car number. 028. Nope. He drove a Plymouth in the race, if that helps. Probably doesn't. A 1956 Plymouth. 456. Nope. 250. Nope. 18 and 8. Nope. 300, 666, 926. Nope. 574, 194. Yeah, if you guys want a mulligan, just let me know. I don't want to make it drag too much for you guys. 492, nope. 383, 730, 185, 191, nope. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. It is a tricky one. 448, nope. 747. Again, the mulligan's there if you guys want it. There's no problem with that. I think there's too much of a difficulty angle, I think, with some of these. So we'll just try this on for size here, and then it'll be a different one. The kickoff car is a good guess. It's a good guess. I mean, especially from that time period, running those different triple-digit numbers. Nope, not those. Well, no. I see what you're doing, Ross Chastain fan, but it's going to take a little while to get to the number that way, unfortunately. I don't blame you for trying. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to do it. I've seen the numbers appear, just not in the right order in one of these guesses. Leave a link to the videos to remember. What do you mean? Like the link to? Well, I mean, this video will have a link there. I'm sure I'm not losing track of this. No, not 1776, just 3 digits. I think it's easy when you think of like certain numbers, and you kind of maybe a number that doesn't pop in your head because it's not like a typical combination of numbers. Like maybe it's like an area code, or I guess like a number that represents something else. I guess that's the tricky part. One of you guys was pretty close. It's a bigger number. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put a timer up, and we're going to just do, well, okay. Doot. Okay. Nope, I don't think I've seen it. Nope, not yet. All right, we're going to have 1 minute left here. Just 1 more minute, and then yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the mulligan if it doesn't pop up here. All righty. It makes you wonder, Tony Moretti putting around there for just a couple of laps in his car and then falling out of the race there. It doesn't come up there at some point, but thinking about the car number, I mean, it makes you wonder when they run triple-digit numbers, they really think about like why they would run one number versus another. And then, like, they run a number that maybe you don't think about as a combination of it. All right, 15 seconds. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, JT Hutch 81, you got it. You got it with 8 seconds left. 319. 319 is the correct answer. JT Hutch 81, you got it. You got it, man. Yeah, that was plenty enough time to pull it up already. But yeah, you got it. 319 is the correct number for Tony Moretti. There you go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, here, I think this is getting a little too intense here on this part. So let's wrap it up here with some stuff here on this one. How about we do that? We're gonna still keep polishing that up. Maybe if we do some other last place statistics, it'll be on there. There we go. 319 is the correct number, and he got it. 319 is absolutely correct. Alrighty. Now I don't think we've done anything on the pits category on this. Maybe let's do a couple here. And we'll wrap it up here with that, if that works there. You're out there for 8 minutes. Was that 8 minutes? Man, oh man, that went by. Okay, yeah, let's do something a little easier here. We'll fine tune this here. I'll try out some more interesting statistics to do out of that. Maybe the number of things is too tricky. Said 318 earlier. I see again. There were some that were really close. I think there was one that said like 913. That was like really close too. Okay, here we go. What auto model was born when Ralph Moody put a droopy nose on a Ford Torino? Here we go. What auto model was born when Ralph Moody put a droopy nose on a Ford Torino? What auto model? Auto model. It's worded not great. What auto model was born when Ralph Moody put a droopy nose on a Ford Torino? Ford Torino Talladega, Super Cobra. There we go. What auto model was born when Ralph Moody put a droopy nose on a Ford Torino? Chevrolet Ford Torino Talladega, Thunderbird. And the answer is indeed the Talladega. Set head 2. You got it. There you go. You got it. Alrighty. Okay, well here's one that changes with the times. So you're gonna have to really, again, keep in mind late 90s time period. What's the maximum displacement in a NASCAR Winston Cup engine? What's the maximum displacement in a NASCAR Winston Cup engine? Which is certainly changed. I gotta. Oh, right on. Alrighty. What's the maximum displacement in a NASCAR Winston Cup engine? 358, 358, 5.9 inches, 358, 289. The maximum displacement in a NASCAR Winston Cup engine as of the late 90s. And the answer is indeed 358 cubic inches, Maserati 9. You got it, man. You got it. Okay, not that. Ah, here we go. Here's an old school question. Technology that no longer exists. This will be an interesting one. What's the pit road penalty for fueling a car without an overflow man in place? What is the pit road penalty for fueling a car without an overflow man in place? The pit road penalty for fueling a car without an overflow man in place. 1 lap, disqualification, pitting outside the box. What is the pit road penalty for fueling a car without an overflow man in place? Flow penalty, stop and go, pass through. Alrighty. Pit road penalty for fueling a car without an overflow man in place. Stop and go, 2 laps. All right, we got a good diverse group of answers. And the answer is 15 seconds. 15 seconds. So not as serious of a penalty there. But yeah, back in the day when you had the catch can man, before the current Tyler Reddick. Okay. I don't know why that tickled me. That just did. The penalty is Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick must drive your car if you don't have the catch can man. And then the driver will become the catch can man. That's the penalty. Okay. We'll do a few more here, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Okay. What's the penalty for a man returning from wait, hang on. I didn't read that right. Okay. What's the penalty for a man returning from behind the wall on pit road? What is the penalty for a man returning from behind the wall on pit road? What's the penalty for a man returning from behind the wall on pit road? The penalty is Chase Elliott. Yeah, probably is. Chase Elliott is the penalty. Chase Elliott will stand behind the pit wall in place of the other guy. What's the penalty for a man returning from behind the wall on pit road? Stop and go, sent home for the weekend. 30 seconds. Yeah, this one's it's. I'm having to chart it out in my mind. The penalty for a man returning from behind the wall on pit road. So coming from behind the wall and then going behind the wall again. I guess it's like, I guess you can't bring any additional stuff out, so you have to have somebody behind the wall hand stuff to you. I guess that's the penalty. I don't get myself. I don't know why it is either. Well, when I see a driver's name as the answer to the penalty, that just cracks me up, because then like the penalty happens and then Chase Elliott just pops up and they're like, "Hey, I'm Chase Elliott. Your man went behind the wall again and he wasn't supposed to." And it's like, is he always there just waiting for that penalty to come up, or does he just will himself into existence to I don't know. Okay, here we go. The answer is 15 seconds. It's also 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15 seconds is the penalty for everything. 15 seconds is 15 seconds. Mark Martin, Kevin Conway, and John Andretti. No, they are not the answer either. It is 15 seconds. So, all right. We're going to wrap this up pretty soon here. Let's see if we get one more 15-second question here. All right. No. Oh, no, not that. Oh, okay. I don't really know this one. Okay, this will be interesting. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I never heard of this one, so this is good. What's the only candy bar sold inside the garage area at Martinsville? Yeah. I never heard of this. It's not 15 seconds. It's not. 15 seconds. This one might be Chase Elliott. I don't know. What's the only candy bar sold inside the garage area at Martinsville? Snickers, hot dogs, Kyle Busch, Reese's. I don't know. The only candy bar sold inside the garage area of Martinsville. That's why I'm legitimately curious. I really do not know. Whatchamacallits? Those are pretty good. I had a fast break the other day. Fast breaks are really good. That's one of my go-tos. That or like the Snickers with the peanut butter in it. Like just about anything with peanut butter is pretty good by default. Clock bar, M&M's, Goo Goo. This is great. The only candy bar sold in the garage area at Martinsville. Goo Goo clusters would be great. I don't even know if they have those out here. I guess they would back in Martinsville. Twix, M&M's. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, was it? I guess is it like something that was a tradition at the track, or is this something that just came in later because like a company paid a lot of money from Martinsville, like when they screwed up the hot dogs, like they did that, and they made like a different company sell the hot dogs. Mr. Goodbar, you can order. Yeah, you can order them online. I ordered a big jar of like Now and Later taffies like not long ago. Like that was crazy. You should not make a habit of that. It's a little too easy. All right, what's the only candy bar sold inside the garage area of Martinsville? Okay, I got to know the answer. Okay, the answer coming up. Last question of the night. Here we go. The answer is Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue. Is that toffee? I don't even. What? That's not even local to the region. Fifth Avenue. Does anybody know if that's still true? Anybody that's been to Martinsville? I gotta look it up. What the heck is a Fifth Avenue? I want to think it's like a toffee, like one of those. things like eating a doorstop. Like, I don't know. It's not my deal. Okay, no, not Saks Fifth Avenue. What's a Fifth Avenue candy bar? Consisting of peanut butter crunch layers enrobed in chocolate. Oh, so it's like a flat Butterfinger. Peanut butter crunch layers enrobed in chocolate, produced by the Hershey's Company. I've seen the label. Yeah, Fifth Avenue. I would have never thought about that. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna do Martinsville one of these days, and when we do, I'm going to see if they still have maintained this rule and have Fifth Avenue bars. This is the thing. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have to look that up. Consisting of peanut butter crunch layers enrobed in chocolate, according to Wikipedia. And the bar is similar in composition to the Butterfinger candy bar, first developed and manufactured by the Curtis Candy Company and later manufactured by successors including Nestle and Ferrari. There's a really short page on this. It was made in 1936. There's like, okay, I guess you don't have to have a really long paragraph, but the Sonic the Hedgehog article is like 9 times longer than this. That's insane. Look at this. Here, I'm gonna share the link here. This is madness. They're pretty good. Okay, I guess don't knock until you try it, especially if you're in Martinsville and you can't get any M&Ms because the only thing they have is Fifth Avenue bars. Somehow that doesn't jive with Martinsville in my mind. The Goo Goo Clusters thing kind of sold me because I was thinking, okay, something nebulous and like if it melts, like who cares because it's going to taste basically the same. Like that would probably be the kind of thing to do. But you Fifth Avenue, like okay. Fifth Avenue bars. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to top that tonight. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to this insanity tonight here, the bonus show. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Darrell Waltrip video. Make sure you share it. They don't have Fifth Avenue anymore. What, really? Okay. Well, the plot thickens, or cookie crumbles, or whatever. Okay, so thank you again for tuning into the live stream tonight and for checking out the Darrell Waltrip video. Make sure to share the video with your friends and keep that going. It really helps the channel out. Look ahead for more content coming up on the channel. We'll do some more videos there. And yeah, Hudaman, David Rudaman. I saw that in there. I'm not going to ignore that. Alrighty. You guys have a good night. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the race tomorrow, the sim race in North Wilkesboro. We're going to do an article on that to wrap up the Pro Invitational Series. And then we are going to very much get ready for all those several races at Darlington where they do not have Fifth Avenue bars in field. And we'll do articles on that and hopefully get to some sense of normalcy, or at least a little closer to it. So again, you guys stay safe out there. Thank you for your support and for sticking with me here on this. And stay tuned for more content here on the channel.